All right, guys, what is going on? We are back. This is a different little scenery we got going on here. We got the boat right here in the campground. Gonna make a little video of what's going on in my life. It's been a pretty long week. Got a lot of news coming up. As you can see, the video is pointed on the motor. Little surprise happened last week that I'm gonna give you guys the rundown in this video. So, as far as how it's been going, we fished last week for a full week with my buddies. This week I'm back down here. We're gonna be down here for about the whole month of February, so I'm gonna get a lot of time fishing. But something bad happened, and it was more of an opportunity than it was bad. And that is that this little guy back here, this Johnson, boom, blew up. It blew up, guys. Like, completely melted the piston. Like, bad things happened. And so, little backstory, I already have the new motor sitting in the back of that truck right there. The new motor I bought, I went all the way to North Carolina. So just to run through the schedule, how this past week has been. We fished for a week down here with my buddies. I got a little video going up of that. It's not gonna be real long. We went quite a few days, about half the week without a motor. Fishing was not very good. It's picking up though, from what I've heard. But so we fished for a week with my buddies. Then I had to fly back to Indiana. Had some business to take care of up there. As you know, I do the subscription boxes, so I had to ship out all of February's boxes, which was a ton of boxes, guys. Oh my gosh, my subscription boxes are just blowing up. I got the jerky one, got the detail one, and I got the fishing one now, and it is insane how many I sell. But so I went up there, flew back up to Indiana, shipped those out for 4 days, and now I'm back in Florida. And as you can see, just gorgeous weather. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. But so got back down here on Sunday, last Sunday, and no, it was last Thursday. Last Thursday I got back down here, and then Friday I drove all the way to North Carolina to pick up the new motor that I bought. So I've been all over, and that's why if you guys follow me on social media, I've been in the car, on the plane, just everywhere around the country at this point, I think. But the new motor's going on, and it's going on tonight. It is insane. Like, I am super freaking pumped to have a new motor. I've been telling myself since I bought this boat. I mean, I'll show you a little bit about what we're working with here. Show you a little detail on the boat here. I just put a ceramic wax on it. It's shinier than all get out, but this is my baby. And so I went up, got a new motor for it, and it's gonna be insane, because when I bought this boat, I said, you know, I'm gonna redo the whole thing. I put new grafts, got new Garmins on it, I put power poles on it. I mean, the carpet's flawless, the seats, couple little small rips, but not anything that is, you know, to where I need to redo them or anything like that. And so just top to bottom, just an awesome boat. I've been in love with it since I bought it. And the only thing that's needed to be redone, or that needs to be updated, is that motor right there. And that is the original motor from 1998. It's a Johnson Venom, just a big, just gas hog. And so we got a new motor going on. I'm gonna do a little unveiling. I guess that's what this video is gonna be for, is the new motor. So pretty excited about that. And it's gonna be going on. I got the jack plate, so it's gonna be an easy swap. Just got to undo these 4 bolts. The motor I got, I'm gonna let you guys know, it's not a brand new motor. I wish I was a brand new motor, but it's not. I was in between doing a brand new motor when all this happened, and this one blew up on me last week, but I decided against it. I decided that I wanted to do something that was not super expensive, but just a good upgrade for me. And that's what I did. I did an awesome upgrade. It's gonna get double the fuel, double the power. Looks so much more awesome than this thing does. Big, just laggy turd on the back of my boat. And so, pretty excited about getting that on. And so it's going on tonight, and then hopefully we'll be on the water here in the next day or two. That's my goal, at least. So say goodbye to the Johnson, And this is going to be a 2-part video. As far as in the video, it's going to be the same. The new motor is going to go on in the same video, but it's going to be 2 parts. I'm going to wrap this up now, and then when I get the new motor and it's put on, I'm going to do the second part of this video with that new motor on, guys. So just want to wrap this first part up, and right after I get done here, you will see, once I snap my fingers here, and I'm gonna give it a minute, because I mean, just look at those power poles, just gorgeous. But when I snap my fingers, it's gonna be a new motor. That's how I'm gonna do this video. I've been thinking about doing it for a few days now. Ricky's back there. This is my shepherd. Come here, Ricky. Come here. He's my buddy. Come here. Come here. Yes, my buddy. Best dogs ever, guys. If you guys want a good dog, German Shepherd. Anyway, so we ready for this finger snap? Because as soon as I snap my fingers, the new motor is going to be on. Ready? You ready for it? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam! There it is. How about that? I don't know how good that's going to work on the video, but would you look at her in all of her glory. Guys, let me introduce you to the brand new Evenrude Gen 1 200 horsepower E-tec motor I just got. Man, am I excited about this. I already took it out today. It's got a couple little dings, you know. It's a used motor for sure. I'm not gonna tell you it's a new motor, guys, but man, is it beautiful. This motor is just, it's everything I expected it to be. I already took it out today. I'm super happy with how it went and how it ran and the speeds and everything. Couldn't be happier with it. Like I said, my Johnson clapped, and it was time to repower this boat, and this is what I went with. I thought about doing a new Mercury 4-stroke Pro XS, and I was like, man, do I really want to spend $20,000 on this boat, or would I like to get something that is way better technology than I had and not completely shell out that much money? I mean, honestly, down the road I do plan on getting a new boat, so for right now and for the next handful of years, this motor right here will do me the trick. This motor right here is fuel injected. My Johnson was carbureted, and this one actually has a computer system in it, versus the Johnson did not have hardly any computer system, if any. I don't think it did in it. So like I said, went out, ran it, let the motorcycle go by, went out, ran it, and did phenomenal. I saw almost 75 mile an hour, so pretty happy about that. I mean, it just looks mean. It's got the silver lower unit down here, props in good shape. It's a Ranker prop. It's got a couple little dings down here. I mean, like I said, it's a used motor, but everything works awesome on this thing, and it is super fun to drive. Way funner, way more exciting and to drive. So you can see, I'll do the walk around. It looks mean. It's got the cowl hood that's kind of like in the front where it's, you know, comes out a little bit. My Johnson was just a big oval fishbowl looking thing, not very cool at all. But yeah, you can see, I mean, just a big beefy motor. The trim unit works awesome. I've had problems with that. Bolted right up, and honestly, half of the reason I went with this motor is because I already had the Johnson, so it already had all the cables. I have the hot foot, and so with a Gen 1 Evenrude like this, it was going to be an awesome upgrade, but it was going to bolt right up, and it was going to connect to all of my cables, my hot foot, the oil tank, all the gas lines. It was going to connect right up. I didn't have to swap any of that over. So that was very easy to do. My mechanic that I have, that I found, his name's David. I met him down in Florida just this past week when I ran into all these issues, and he got this thing put on in one day. I mean, this is a lot of work. And I mean, it's not a lot of work because you have to change all the cables and everything underneath the boat and everything, but these things are not fun to play with. You got 4 big bolts, and they are heavy. This motor's probably 700 pounds, guys, and it was not fun to lug around. I went all the way to North Carolina to get it, and man, was that was a rough day. I had 22 hours on the road, I believe, 11 up, 11 down, because I was down here in Okeechobee, and it was all the way in North Carolina. So that was not fun. I just literally ran all the way up there one day, and then got it, ran all the way back, and I think I left at 7 in the morning, got back at 4 the next morning. And so a couple little things I'm gonna try out with this motor. I got these little steering clips, and I've had these before, but they didn't have this little rope between them, and I'm hoping that this little steering, these are by TH Marine, by the way, so I mean, anything TH Marine, you gotta know it's been tested and it works, because super high name brand. And so I'm gonna give those a try. It's got one on this side and obviously one over there. Gonna give those a try. Hopefully I won't lose them. The last problem I had was one of them fell off and it got lost, and because they weren't connected, they didn't have this little bungee cord, and so I lost one of them, and then I only had one for the longest time, and I wasn't running. And it's a pain when these motors, you know, when you're on a longer road trip and you look back and your motor is tilted because this steering is all the way over here. So that was not fun to deal with. I'm gonna try those out, but I mean, just absolutely super impressed with this Evenrude. It ran awesome today for the first run. I'll put some videos of it running after I finish up here, and you guys can see how it was. I don't know if I have any. I might have a few videos of it actually running, but I know I have some videos of it idling. The American flag decal on the side, beautiful. I think it goes awesome with my red boat. A little bit of red in there. I mean, I cleaned it up pretty good. I put a nice detail spray on it. Well, first I washed it, and then I put a nice detail spray on, and it's shined up pretty nicely. It's got some water spots on it from us taking it out just a little bit ago, but super happy about that, guys. And if you guys have any comments about these Evenrude E-tecs, drop them below. Make sure you subscribe. Man, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If we can get this thing going with this YouTube, I'm just gonna keep putting more and more videos out. So drop some kind of like, subscribe, comment, just let me know that you're watching, and I really appreciate that, guys. And I'll put those videos of it idling and running right now.